The worst creeps on YouTube. No, I'm the worst creep on YouTube. Who do y'all think was the worst creep on YouTube? I'm trying to think. Yo, that one guy, I forgot his name, but he's probably gonna be in this video. He's in like all these lists, but he had blue eyes. He had like I think like dirty blonde hair. It was like swooped. I think he was like a dancer, or like he was like a singer. He was like a singer, and he used to have like his fans send twerk videos to him. He was literally like, so what you want to do is Archer. He used to give explanations to his fans, like on like Instagram DMs or something. Bro, y'all don't remember that chat? He was like, so what you need to do is play my music in the background. You go put your hands on your knees and arch your back and go like this. Like, he used to send videos to his fans, asking them to send him videos of him twerking back. And if his fans was like, no, I don't want to do it, it's kind of creepy, he would act sad in DMs. He'd be like, you know, I'm going through a rough time, and you know, a video from you would be very nice and all that stuff. You don't want to send it to me, but you're my biggest fan, right? Like, he would literally gaslight. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Bro, his name was TJ Get Him. That was a joke. Nah, that was a joke. I don't want that on my name. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. Wait. This guy, Austin Jones. Austin Jones, bro. This guy this is what I was talking about, bro. This guy is crazy, bro. Yeah, this guy. And I think his apology video was like, well, it wasn't that bad, you know. Like, all I did was just ask for some videos. Like, it really wasn't that bad. Like, bro, I swear on my life, it was crazy. If you're new to the channel, I'm live right now. Tune by, just, you know, let's watch me live, okay? Just watch me live, okay? Just watch me live, okay? I'm live every single day. Like, subscribe, and comment. Enjoy the video.
Kristen was a college student in Florida when she was contacted through Facebook by Patrick Mashoni.
So is Plasma Master Don really the same person as this registered?
Yo,
well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
Alright, ADP, everybody knows that.
And then go back home.
Some YouTubers
Cupcake?
seem friendly,
Nah.
but behind the scenes, they have disturbing secrets that they try to keep hidden. Today, we'll explore YouTube's creepiest influencers.
Cupcakes?
So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality. And to do that, we gotta keep growing. So 75% of you guys aren't subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you did, and I promise to do my very best.
Yeah, facts. Yo, listen, bro. 99.999% of y'all that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So be that 1%. Be the 1% in life. I know you want to be the 1% and be the best version of yourself. And hit that subscribe button for your boy TSJ. Also, join that Twitch. First link in the description to watch me live. Sorry. L plug.
For you
Sorry.
guys. I'm Visual Venture.
To my channel. I do vlogs.
Tap in.
Plasma Master Don.
Plasma
Don's
Master
Owens had
Don.
everyone fooled. He seemed like a sweet old man just making videos and having fun on the internet. Until one day when his YouTube subscribers realized he was hiding some terrible secrets. Don's channel was named Plasma Master Don. Most of his videos were just him sitting in a chair talking to the camera.
Welcome to my channel. I do vlogs, outdoor videos, and collabs, and I've been doing cover songs.
People loved Don.
Cover
There was one
songs?
joke
Yeah.
about him that never went away.
Yeah, alright. Bro. Talk about some cover songs, buddy. You can sing Plasma Master Don. You can sing? Really? Okay, buddy. Buddy gonna be singing fucking Wither Skeleton sounds on Minecraft, bro. Watch out, bro.
Don spoke slowly, his voice was high-pitched, and he was obviously an old man. So everyone said he looked and sounded like Herbert, the creepy old man from Family Guy. If you've seen Family Guy, you know exactly what made Herbert disturbing. His obsession with young boys. At first, the comparison was just a joke, but in 2020, that joke stopped being funny, because Don's secrets were finally exposed. Don's downfall started when he went viral in 2020. His cover of Slow Dancing in the Dark racked up over 2 million views on YouTube.
I remember that.
I don't want friends.
I remember this.
I want my life.
What's up, Binko?
Into.
Suddenly, Don became a small internet celebrity, but with that fame came scrutiny. One of Don's new subscribers was part of a subreddit dedicated to exposing disturbing stories. Out of curiosity, his subscriber decided to dig into Don's past. In 2019, Don was charged with inappropriate interaction with a juvenile male. He even provided a report as proof. Instead of keeping it quiet, they exposed Don on the subreddit for everyone to see. The headline was "Sweet Elderly YouTube Cover Artist Plasma Master Master Don is actually recently registered. Suddenly,
that's
the comparisons to Herbert from Family Guy didn't seem funny anymore. Don's subscribers demanded answers, but he refused to address the accusations. Instead, he deleted every comment that mentioned them. Then he did something that worsened the situation. Right in the middle of the scandal, a fan left a disturbing comment under one of Don's videos. The comment was, "I wish he was my grandpa. I wouldn't mind the odd interaction." Don liked that comment. It was a small action, but it spoke volumes. By liking that...
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. Yo, and my thing is this, right? Bro, if you done things crazy, like if you like, you know what I mean, like killed somebody or you like was like registered, why do you make an account and try to become big on social media? I never got that, right? Because people are going to find out what you did. People are going to find out who you are, what you got charged with, what you did. So why? Or like, if you're like, why do people even, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say, bro? What's the point? Because people are going to find out who you are. Do you think the internet is going to be like, oh, nah, bro, you're good. Nah, we forgive you, bro. You make good content. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. If it's Playboy Cardi, you gotta call it out. If it's Playboy Cardi, yeah, you can beat on your girlfriend all you want, get arrested, mug shots and all. If you make good music, nobody's gonna care, bro. Nobody's gonna care. It's the truth, bro. It's the truth, bro. Like, he's old and doesn't know how the internet works. That's fair, but even bro, like for example, like Sketch, right? Did Sketch not think that was gonna come out? Like, this Sketch should not think that people were just going to forget that, you know what I mean? Like, he had a whole OF. Like, you know what I mean, bro? The Sketch should not think that was going to be exposed. Or do you guys genuinely think that Sketch knew that was going to happen? It was just a matter of time.
Comment, it seemed like Don confirmed the accusations. That's weird. 4 days after the Reddit post exposed them, Don announced that he might shut down his channel for health reasons, but no one was buying it. Many believe Don was trying to disappear before people could dig even deeper into his past, and one YouTuber refused to let Don off the hook. On December 11, 2020, YouTuber Nick Crowley uploaded a video titled YouTube's Hidden Pred. It was a full-blown investigation into Don. Nick compiled all the evidence.
I think I watched Moist Critical react to this. I'm not gonna lie.
It's exposing Don as a convicted criminal.
So is Plasma Master Don really the same person as this registered?
Yeah,
the video went viral, racking up millions of views, and suddenly everyone knew Don was a creep. Maybe the exposure was too much for Don, because 10 days after Nick's video, Don passed away. His obituary was posted on the Care Funeral Services website. It's likely he already had health issues, but the scandal may have worsened his situation. Even now, Don's channel is still on YouTube, a reminder that even a sweet old man can have dark secrets. This next YouTuber's creepiness was targeted at one specific person, and it made their life a nightmare. Patrick Macchione.
I never heard this guy.
Macchione started his YouTube channel for the strangest reason, to rant about his love for a woman named Kristen Pratt. The problem was that Kristen didn't feel the same way. To her, Patrick wasn't a hopeless romantic, he was a stalker. The stalking started in 2009 when Kristen got a Facebook friend request from Patrick.
Wait, what? In Sims, you can die from embarrassment? Bro, what? Yo, in Sims, can't you like, doesn't the Grim Reaper spawn and stuff in Sims? Yo, Sims is wild, bro.
Patrick. She recognized him. Years earlier, they both attended the University of Central Florida. Thinking it was harmless, she accepted his friend request. At first, their conversations were just small talk. Then, Patrick's messages got weird. He started describing intimate things he wanted to do.
Like, get him out of here, bro.
Stopped replying, but Patrick's obsession only grew. He left hundreds of messages on her voicemail. Then he flooded her Facebook with posts. When she ignored him, he escalated. Patrick created a YouTube channel just to talk about her. He uploaded.
Listen, chat, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna admit it, bro. The only time like I probably spammed a girl, bro, was like when I was 15 or younger, bro. And it was probably like a thing. Like I'm gonna be real, bro. Like me and my ex was going through some shit, cause like you feel me, cause like yo, like I know you see my shit, like arguing type shit, not like you feel me, not like oh please love me, please this like. She clearly ignoring niggas, you know what I mean? But still going like, please love me. I see you. Like, can I please come over? Like, nothing like that. But it's like, yo, I know you see this. Stop playing. Like, you guys, you know what I mean? You gotta talk through type shit, bro. But when I grew up, I realized to every guy out there. No, hear me out. To every guy out there. If she doesn't like respond, don't text, bro. Don't keep going. If she says, I don't want to be in a relationship, no, anything, that is set in stone. Whatever you do isn't gonna change her mind, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Bro, if she tells y'all niggas she do not want anything to do with you, on God she don't. Unless it's like, right, but you gotta read the room though. There's also some situations you gotta read the room. Like if you guys never had a relationship, never, you know what I mean, never was intimate, then yeah. But if it's like you guys are off and on in a relationship, y'all break up, y'all date again, y'all break up, y'all date again, y'all toxic, then it's like leeway. Y'all know what I'm trying. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? But this reminds me of one of my ex-friends, chat. Remember what happened yesterday? I'm not gonna say no names, but I was bored. I randomly went on Instagram. By the way, I don't go on Instagram. I don't go on Snap. But I randomly went on Instagram. I went down memory lane in my DMs. I saw like my first ever girlfriend, right? And then I look at her recent post. I see the nigga in her comments that was trying to get with her before I even dated her. My junior year. This was like 6 or 5 years ago. This nigga is still trying, bro. Bro. He
27.
I'm sorry. He's like this guy. No, I'm not even trying to lie, bro. That guy, chat, my old friend, the nigga that always used to try to snake me to get with her, and she still never wanted him years after, even to this day. Bro, she went through mad niggas. Mad dick. She still don't want you, my nigga. Never got a kiss from her. But he's like this, bro. Leave her alone. Like, you feel me? But see, she's that type of female. And some females do this. That will like open it, like keep it open for the attention. Like, she knows she never wants to do anything from this guy. But whenever she needs like validation or attention, she knows who to snap. She knows who to go to. You know, like, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? She was one of those. Like, she always had to go to parties and stuff. But bro, all I'm saying is that one guy is like that, and that's so scary because they have nothing to lose. Like, they don't feel embarrassment. They don't feel dumb. They just think they think with their other head, if you know what I'm trying to talk about and you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm not trying to get banned or you know yellow striked on YouTube. But yeah, bro, he reminds me of somebody like this, just a creep, like just a creep, bro. And chat, he's the same guy. I remember I told you guys a story. He's the same guy. When I was at a party, these two girls, by the way, they was grades under us, right? These two girls, one of them was trying to get with me. The other one was like right here, but he was next to her, and she kept talking to me like, "Can you get this guy away from me? Like, he's being creepy. Like, can you get this guy away from me?" And then like 5, 10, 15 minutes later, all you hear is a slap, and he's like, "Bro, why are you slapping me?" She like, "He touched my ass. He touched my ass." Same guy. Bro, like, I'm trying to, like, I'm not gonna go too much, bro, but yeah, bro, he's one of those, bro. He's one of those, and you can't hang around people like that because that's gonna make you look bad, bro. That's gonna make you look bad, and that's gonna start you, bro. What is that one saying? You are the one of the 5 people you hang around with, bro. Oh God, bro, you don't see me around that nigga.
Videos ranting about his feelings, his desperation, and his desire to be close to her.
We need to talk face to face.
Some of his videos sounded threatening.
You don't want me for a life, Kristen Pratt? That's a very, very unwise decision.
Soon, online stalking wasn't enough for Patrick. He decided to track Kristen down in real life. Patrick started showing up at Kristen's workplace, lurking in corners, silently watching her. Desperate to make him stop, she got a restraining order, but it didn't work. Patrick violated it 19 times, still trying to get close to her. Kristen even changed her appearance. She dyed her hair, switched up her makeup, and wore different clothes, anything to throw him off. But Patrick always found her. Then, one night, a police officer spotted Patrick acting strangely outside Kristen's workplace. Patrick was gripping a backpack like his life depended on it. At first, the cop thought he was dealing with a thief, but when he searched Patrick's bag, he found a camera filled with disturbing videos. Videos of Patrick ranting about Kristen Pratt. A quick background check revealed that Kristen already filed a protection order against Patrick. When the police called her to confirm the details, she told them everything Patrick had done to stalk her. longer. That was enough. Patrick Macchione was arrested and charged with cyberstalking. In 2012, he went to court. Kristen's lawyers pushed for a 15-year sentence, but Patrick only got 4, and he served just 2 before getting released. Kristen was devastated. Years later, she admitted that she still lived in fear.
I park close
that's
to
weird as hell.
where I'm going always because I don't want to park too far away. It gives me more space to get attacked or hurt.
But after everything, Patrick still didn't understand.
Wait, they gave this nigga like screen time? Bro, what? They gave this nigga screen time on the internet? On TV? Bro, why are they giving this nigga screen time? Bro, what?
And what he did wrong. He insisted Kristen was never in danger because he was only talking to a computer. He wasn't really talking to a person. Most people try to hide their creepy behavior, but this next YouTuber put it on display for the world to see. Daniel Silly.
Daniel Silly?
Daniel
Who's this?
Patrick Silly proudly called
He
himself
looks like
the
that.
downtown LA Pred. That alone is creepy.
Why do I think I remember this guy now? Wait a minute. If I'm not correct, or if I'm not, I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but is he that one guy that used to go around just have camera in random females' faces and just tries to be weird, and then pepper sprays them and then runs away? Is that the same guy or no?
But it gets worse. Daniel started a YouTube channel to post videos of him bothering women. He would roam the streets.
Yeah, same person. Yeah, got you. Yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah, bro, this guy is so weird, bro. He would go up to random females and just be like, "What color is your panties?" or something like that. You know what I mean? And then it's like, "Oh boy, stop being a bitch. Answer my question." You know what I mean? Like, weird as hell. Like mad weird. And I remember I saw one, like, a females pressed him because he was being mad. He was being a creep. And females, I think, like some guys pressed him. Then he pepper sprayed the hell out of him with beer mix, I think, bro. It's insane.
Camera in hand, following random women.
Wow. Nice. Yes.
Then he would walk up to them, make inappropriate comments, and film them being uncomfortable.
I don't want to touch you because, sorry. Or do you want to touch me? It's okay if you... Sorry. I love you.
Sometimes he got extremely close, forcing women to step back. But no matter how uncomfortable they looked, he refused to back off. He always had the same excuse. He wasn't invading their privacy because the street was public property.
I don't have to. This is public property. Public property.
Soon, Daniel's YouTube channel was filled with videos of him being a public menace. But Daniel had an explanation for his strange behavior. He claimed he had a strong desire to connect with women. Although many people complained, the authorities didn't arrest Daniel. For years, he got away with it. So Daniel kept pushing the limits. And then he finally got into real trouble. One day, Daniel set his sights on someone completely off limits, someone too young. The girl was out for a walk when Daniel started following her, recording everything. He made unsettling remarks just like he always did. Then, as if it was nothing, he uploaded the footage. The video instantly triggered outrage.
But the crazy part is, bro, there is a like a niche on the internet where people like this stuff. Some people like this. Like, they want to see somebody go out and what is it called? Creep shots, right? They want to just take like secretive pictures of like females and people just walking or doing whatever, and they will upload it, and then people will just watch it and just fulfill their fantasy. It's so weird, bro. Like, the internet opens a portal to just the weirdest stuff, bro. Like, there's the weirdest degenerate stuff, bro. Like, it is so weird. I bet you this guy had like a little fan club or like a little group. I promise y'all he did, bro. He probably had like a little group of other people that was kind of doing this, but didn't get as big as he was on YouTube. And there's other people in those groups like, yo, go here and do it, bro. There's a lot of beautiful women there too. Ha 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 ha, dude. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely was in like one of those weird groups, if you know what I'm trying to say. I can't really put my finger on it, bro, but like those weird groups. Wait, did you see Penguins upload that vid about their girl in Walmart catching some weirdo taking underscores of girls and she called him? What? Wait, that was wait. Was it a rapper? That was Academics Boy. That was his oh my god, that was Lil Boom. That was bro, that was Lil Boom. If you're talking about the rapper, that was Lil Boom. And I remember that unfolding. I was watching that live unfolding, bro. That was crazy. Cause I actually fucked with Lil Boom. Like, bro, you can't, like, people do some things like they can be the coolest of the cool, bro. And they behind the scenes, bro, they can be the weirdest of the weird, bro. Like I did not expect that from Lil Boom. But then, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, niggas can be so cool face value, but you don't know what they be doing or thinking, bro. Like, damn. Cause see, Benko, some people instant gratification, bro. And it's really a mindset thing. Like, some people can't go to the gym and try to better themselves to get females because they're thinking like, oh, it takes too much time, so I'd rather just pay. You know what I mean? Like, people really think that, bro.
And this time, authorities didn't ignore him. Daniel was finally arrested and charged with harassment. He was placed on probation in Los Angeles County. And in the middle of all that, Daniel disappeared from YouTube. People thought they'd seen the last of him, but they were wrong. In 2017, a few years after his conviction, Daniel resurfaced. He moved to another neighborhood in California hoping for a fresh start. But he wasn't gonna get it because the residents didn't want Daniel there. They knew his reputation and saw his disturbing YouTube video.
So you would have to be on a registry list, right? Or no? Like is he on a registry list at this time or no?
And they wanted him out. The pressure was too much for him. In one of his last videos, Daniel admitted how it all made him feel. I went to Rohnert Park and they hated me there, but at least I got their attention. After that, Daniel vanished from the internet completely. No more videos, no more sightings, just silence. That was the end of the downtown LA Pred. Well, at least online. This next YouTuber became internet famous because of his disgusting content. Bob Rehan.
Who are these people?
Bob Rehan wasn't like other YouTube influencers.
What? Who is this
videos
old
were
fart?
one of a kind, but not in a good way. Bob asked his subscribers to record themselves using the bathroom and send the videos to him. Bob was a 52-year-old school teacher from Detroit.
How do you find out you like watching people use the bathroom? No, like, bro, I never got that. People that likes to watch people poop, like, what made you get off on that? But a teacher too, bro. But what made you realize, like, yeah, I kind of like this? That's so, bro. Like, come on, lock in, yo. These, like, sometimes I be thinking I gotta lock in with my life, bro. But then this is my comp. Like, this is my competition in life, bro. Like, so I'm on the perfect path, low key, bro.
Detroit, Michigan, and he was blind. When he first joined YouTube, he searched for videos of people doing their business. Then he recorded detailed reviews of what he heard like he was reviewing a song, but just listening wasn't enough. He wanted more details like what the person ate before and how long the process took.
I like to have it described to me what's in the toilet before it's covered with toilet paper. Just kind of fun, you know? I like poop humor.
Bob even posted his phone number and email asking viewers to send him new material. But instead of finding like-minded fans, he attracted the opposite. Bob's obsession with bathroom sounds caught the attention of internet trolls, and they loved messing with him. First, they tricked him by sending fake bathroom sounds knowing he would leave serious reviews. Since Bob couldn't see the videos, the trolls added text on the screen openly mocking him. As the prank calls and mockery continued, Bob's reputation suffered. The internet considered him a creep with a disgusting interest. He became a laughingstock online. Desperate to fix his reputation, Bob tried deleting his videos of him reviewing restroom usage, but it was too late.
But how is he, like, how could he delete his channel if he's blind? So how is he even uploading?
His clips were being re-uploaded everywhere. He begged people to take them down, saying, "I ask you kindly to remove my videos. If you do not, I will report you. I was just trying to have fun, and now I'm being
screen readers."
But no one listened to his pleas. They continued sharing Bob's videos to mock him. With no way to escape the humiliation, Bob deleted his YouTube channel, and then he vanished. Some people are so creepy, it's like they've completely lost touch with reality. And that's exactly what happened to this next YouTuber, Josiah Mizukami.
Bro, who are these people?
Josiah Mizukami,
I mean, thank God I don't know
just
these people
YouTuber.
anyway, right?
He thought he was the Messiah, the savior of the world. He also believed he was above all laws, both moral and legal. But when his downfall came, it was swift and messy. Let's start the story from
that
the
guy
beginning.
looks like a
In
freak,
his mid-20s, Josiah Mizukami.
Nah, bro, this guy looks like he just loves to do, like, like the most freakiest shit, bro.
Was already a successful model and entrepreneur. But in 2019, he made a bizarre announcement. In an Instagram post, he declared himself Earth's true messiah. Along with the post, he shared a picture of himself surrounded by light, like he was some divine being meant to be worshipped. He also talked about a new company he started called Skyview Designs. He described it as an infinite conglomerate for the people and by the people, whatever that means. He even called it God's company. He extended a cryptic invitation to everyone. Join us if you aren't already with us. From that point on, Josiah was on a mission to reshape the world in his own twisted image, and he took his disturbing ideas straight to YouTube. Josiah created a YouTube channel to spread his beliefs and prove that he was Earth's messiah. He even made a series titled The Purpose to explain his philosophy to the world. But Josiah wasn't just sharing strange ideas. He was openly promoting things that were outright criminal. In one of his now deleted videos, he bragged about having inappropriate reactions with younger people.
And I have accepted many loving relationships with young women that many would consider in beautiful ways, and am currently in relationships with women that could be considered.
If that wasn't disturbing enough, he also declared that animals could submit to certain acts because they had the freedom of choice. Josiah was preaching extremely disturbing ideas, and for a long time, no one stopped him. YouTube allowed his content to stay up, letting his twisted message spread. But in 2023, some people finally decided to stop him once and for all. January 25th, 2023, a vigilante group known as Pred Poachers set a trap. They posed as younger individuals and started talking to Josiah. He fell for it instantly. Thinking he was about to live out the twisted fantasies he preached online, he agreed to meet them in Kona, Hawaii. The moment he arrived at the Hawaii airport, authorities were waiting. They detained him on the spot and seized his electronics. Then they launched an investigation to determine Josiah's fate. But instead of realizing his mistake, Josiah doubled down. He went back online ranting about how he was the real victim. Although Josiah was arrested, there wasn't much information online about what happened next. Some Reddit users speculated that he was declared mentally unfit for trial and sent to a psychiatric institution, but no one really knows for sure. This next case is truly tragic because it led to the loss of multiple lives. The Indigo Mystic.
Wait, nah, people say that, you know, pedophilia, that's like a mental illness, right? So, do y'all in chat, do y'all believe that's a mental illness, or what do y'all think that is? Let me know, chat, because I don't know.
Jessica Worsham believed she had psychic abilities. She thought she could see the future, read minds, and talk to spirits. So in April 2013, she started a YouTube channel called The Indigo Mystic, where she shared her beliefs about mysticism and spirituality. But maybe starting that channel was a mistake, because it gave the world a front row seat to watch her slow descent into madness. Outside of YouTube, Jessica was a single mother struggling to keep her life together. In 2019, she and her daughters moved in with a family friend. It was supposed to be temporary until the homeowners decided to sell their house. But when they told Jessica it was time to leave, she refused. Then she went on the offensive. Jessica took the homeowners to court, claiming the house was hers. She had no lease, no deed, no proof of ownership. The case was dismissed immediately. Now homeless, Jessica bounced from place to place. She didn't have much money, but some homeowners let her rent because they wanted to help her and her kids out of the kindness of their hearts. But Jessica wasn't easy to help. She always got into fights with the homeowners, leading them to kicking her out. Remember, Jessica had a YouTube channel, so she taught her daughters to always record the fights on her phone so she could post them on her channel. Jessica also made videos calling out the judges who ruled against her.
You used to be a good person, didn't you, Benji? You used to actually have the desire for justice. God knows about you.
I can fix her,
That's why you're scared.
But ranting on YouTube just worsened Jessica's problems. Her ex-husband Sean saw her unhinged videos and feared for their daughter's safety. He filed for full custody of the kids. Jessica was practically homeless. Now she was about to lose her children. Eventually, the courts ordered Jessica to hand her daughters over to her ex-husband. But instead of obeying, she went on the run with the kids. Then she turned her YouTube channel into a video diary, ranting and sending out threats.
They're mine. Mine, 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 M-I-N-E, mine. And I'll do anything, including lay my life down for them. And if you come after me, I'm just telling you right now, it ain't gonna go down pretty. And that's not a threat, that's a promise.
Then she set her sights on the judge who ruled against her. She hinted that she put a curse on him.
If you only knew who I was. Hope those dreams are making you feel good. You're gonna regret ever getting yourself involved.
Jessica was determined to fight for her kids, so she went out and bought a pew pew. She proudly held it up in a video. Jessica was ready for war, and on November 5th, 2021, the war came. While on the run with her kids, Jessica found a temporary place to stay in Jackson County, Georgia. But like always, she got into a fight with the homeowners. They demanded she leave. She refused. As the argument escalated, Jessica told her daughters to record everything. At one point, Jessica got aggressive and allegedly pushed someone to the ground. The homeowners had enough. They called 911. Minutes later, cops pull up in front of the house. They ordered Jessica to come out peacefully, but Jessica pulled out her pew pew instead. The officers opened fire. Jessica didn't survive, but one of the cops didn't make it either. And shockingly, Jessica's kids recorded the shootout. Minutes after their mom passed, her daughters uploaded one final video to the Indigo Mystic YouTube channel. It was a 4-minute clip showing Jessica's last moments. They titled it, "My Mom is Dead." I think it was truly a tragedy.
Yo, that's scary, bro. Average day in America, low-key facts. I ain't gonna lie, low-key facts, bro.
When this next YouTuber was exposed as a creep, it became one of YouTube's biggest scandals.
EDP chat, pre-EDP.
EDP 445.
I knew it, pre-EDP.
In
bro, I remember watching this live, bro. Like, that's crazy. I remember, like, it's gonna sound crazy, chat, but I was on like the Predator like catching wave before like that shit blew up on YouTube, before like Twitter got a hold of it. Like, I did my own in 2021. Like, this is no joke. I was a senior in high school and I caught somebody. I still have the video, but YouTube deleted it. I caught somebody. Then literally the next day, like back to back, I caught a firefighter. Dead ass. Like, I have the video and all, bro. Like, yeah, like I can really like leak shit, but I can't because YouTube, bro. But yeah, I have. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I was on this wave, bro. And I remember watching, he used to go by Gordon Flowers, but, what's his name? Chet Goldstein, Predator Poachers. Him and Ghost, the white guy with the mask with like the black hair, him and Ghost, which called EDP. And I remember watching that. Cause I remember they didn't upload it. They didn't go live. They recorded it and then put it as like a premiere. And I remember that. That was so crazy. That literally froze YouTube for like a little bit. Not freezing YouTube literally, but like the YouTube community. Because EDP, before that moment, bro, EDP was like, he had like a cult following, bro. Like, he would be like, he had like a huge meme, like, he was a memer, you know what I mean? Before like memers became cringe, bro, he had a cult following. So knowing that the EDP got caught was insane. Like, that really like shook YouTube for a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like everybody loved EDP. Everybody loved EDP. And I remember there was some guy, it was funny because EDP was Eagles, the other guy was Baltimore Ravens. Like, he used to have Baltimore Ravens all around his room, the same as EDP with the Eagles. But he used to try to expose EDP for being a pedo. And everybody used to be like, oh nah, you're crazy, bro. Nah, EDP would never. Then that Baltimore Ravens guy got the last laugh. You know what I mean? But bro, EDP used to be a legend, bro. Like a YouTube legend. And he still has fans to this day. It's crazy. But yeah, I remember when this video got released, bro. YouTube was shocked. I remember that.
2021, EDP 445 had over 2 million loyal
why do you make him mad fat?
subscribers. That made him one of YouTube's most popular creators. Then, with one move, he lost everything. In February of that year, EDP started messaging a girl named Sophie. He knew she was young, but that didn't stop him. He sent her disturbing messages and said things no adult should ever say. But the girl EDP was chatting with wasn't real. The whole thing was a setup to expose EDP's inappropriate behavior. In April 2021, EDP walked right into the trap. When he arrived to meet the girl, the team who planned the sting was waiting. They confronted him with printed copies of his messages. EDP, caught red-handed, scrambled to explain himself, and his excuse would go down in internet history.
So what brings you out here today?
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake. and then go back home.
The sting operation was uploaded to
so
YouTube,
crazy,
and it went viral. EDP was humiliated. His career was in ruins, and YouTube permanently banned his channel. Most people caught in a scandal like this would disappear forever, but EDP refused to go quietly. After getting banned from YouTube, EDP launched his own website, hoping to rebuild his audience. But the site never fully took off. There didn't seem to be too many people who wanted to support him. With no other options, he took any job he could find. Uber Eats, Lyft, anything that didn't require a background check. And the internet followed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that's insane. Like, yo, like, if you are a YouTuber or anything and you fuck up, like, your career doing something insanely bad, bro, and you didn't capitalize on the money you made, bro, like, your life is cooked. Bro, you can't get a good job after that, bro. Your life is literally cooked, bro.
Every time he found work, people exposed him. He kept getting fired. Even his landlord kicked him out. For months, EDP went silent. Then in January 2023, he returned with an announcement. He had stage 5 kidney failure. Doctors gave him less than a month to live. But instead of sympathy, people called it karma. And a few months later, EDP proved them right. In early 2023, a podcast exposed new messages between EDP and another young person. Once again, EDP was caught and humiliated. And now there was only one thing left to do. In July 2023, EDP finally apologized.
But then I believe Skeeter Jean called him in person. Skeeter Jean and Gideon called him in person and they was wearing cupcake uniforms. I remember that.
Except it didn't really feel like an apology.
I want to take full responsibility for my actions that happened on April 21st, 2021. Now, I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what happened.
He never directly admitted to anything or acknowledged that he was actually wrong. Almost everyone in the comments thought his apology sucked. EDP keeps trying to bounce back and regain his popularity, but it hasn't worked. He proved he's a creep, and the internet will never forget that. For every YouTuber we've covered, there's probably dozens more we haven't even heard about.
Like, nobody said Onision. Nobody said the guy I said earlier. Like, bro, there's so many creeps on the internet that, like, this video would be 5,000 hours long. But Little Ramp, that's why I get mad when people say stuff about Kick.com. Listen, I get that there was bad people on Kick.com, but we just seen hella people that was bad on YouTube. All these like YouTubers and like Twitch streamers shitting on Kick, like, oh, this is the worst website, the worst degenerate website. Oh, you're acting like there wasn't the same amount of people and worse on the same platform you're on. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The reason why everybody's saying it now is because Kick just launched. So now, like, everything is, like, you know, crazy and new. And there was no rules. So, of course, bro. But there was worse people on YouTube and Twitch. So, I never really got that, bro. I never really got that.